but it's not silver enough. You did a hard reboot is what you did.
I mean, we really did, but I mean,
I've had this thing forever, and he literally, I put a seatbelt on him, and he's been there forever. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike here. We are in my beautiful tank of a car. This is the 1997 or 98 Mercedes S320. Best car I have ever had. Car has been damaged since day one that I got it. We had the fender and the door smashed in. I've replaced the fender and the door and actually done some work on the door card itself right there. But now it is time to see Rick, my good friend at Maaco, work his magic because he is going to transform this car. We're not changing color. The door and the fender that I got are way off from the silver that the rest of the car is painted in. So it's just going to be a touch-up, but it's going to completely transform this car. So let's go inside. We will get Rick, and then we'll see what it takes to work that Maaco magic. That is a backbone to something. Take another bite. Not at the camera. Yeah, we got rain. Hunt for the second vehicle has taken us to Dynamite? No way. What are you gonna say?
It's just too much for me to screw out. I'm in the car.
Well, we have arrived. You know the man. This is Rick.
what's up, guys?
And you're wearing the microphone like the Ranster used to.
Well,
he told you to do, right?
You know, it's that or clip it to my chain. Either way, if I clip, that's my clip to my chain, all you can hear is click, 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 click.
You can do it on your beard.
I mean, yeah, it probably just get all blended in, except for there's a lot of gray in there.
Okay, unfortunately that happens to the best of us.
Yeah, thanks to my channel, this is just, you know.
The channel's growing huge.
It's
It
getting
is
there,
big.
yeah. It's going pretty fast. It got a lot quicker than I thought.
40, what do you say, 42 days, and it's, trust me, you have done really well.
Yeah, it's like 42 days since we launched That Body Shop channel. I think we're at 4,500 subscribers and over 80,000 views.
That's better than I did, way better than I did, yeah.
It's pretty wild.
It is.
It's really wild. And you know, you got a lot of loyal fans out there though, because like I have a lot of conversations with like the Monkey Wrench Micers, man. They're like diehard. I have one of your fans that's visited me at my shop twice.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, he is, we have talked and he's gonna be here when you pick this one up.
Oh,
So,
perfect, okay.
he wants to meet you. I said, no stalking or murdering. He said, okay.
Yeah, no weapons, nothing like that.
Well, he's like, he's an older gentleman. He's super nice though.
Yeah.
And he's probably watching this, so you know who I'm talking about. We're gonna trick out his El Camino. You should see it's a really
sweet.
clean old El Camino. Yeah, and he's done great
Okay.
work. Like, it's one of those that the customer says, well, I've done a lot of work myself. Normally I cringe. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But this guy really did a good job.
What year is it?
It's like a 80.
Okay.
79 or 80.
Nice.
But like the bed of those things are usually really beat up, and that is my least favorite thing to do to anybody. I cannot stand to refinish the bed of a truck.
Yeah.
This man, even at his age, has gotten in there and it is perfect. It's in primer already. Like, I am excited. I'm like, yeah, I'll take care of that for you.
He's making your job easy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. So when everybody sees it, they're like, man, I did a great job. I want to make sure everybody understands that I did not do that bed. He did, and it is amazing. He said he'd back 30 years ago used to do paint and body work. So
okay.
he definitely held on to some of the skills because, I mean, he's done good work.
Sweet, sweet. Well, I haven't done much work to this. No, I have. I've replaced the door and the fender. So let's kind of walk around and you can kind of show me.
Yeah, see, I've watched the video on this one. You've done quite a bit of stuff.
No, because I like it. I like it so much. But let's turn the camera around and we'll get to work. This is the problem. When I bought the car, I got it super cheap at the auction and it was a cow or something. And so this was dented and this was dented. And so I finally found a silver one, but it's not silver enough. You see, there's a little bit.
Must have been, the car was built on a Thursday and they painted this silver car like on a Tuesday.
It could have been, yeah.
Well, you know.
I think this has been repainted. I don't know, but it was silver. I jumped on it. It was not expensive. But what I want to do.
The same car, I'd imagine.
This is the original.
Really? Because this is different than this, and this is different than this.
Yeah, yeah, and this is different than that, and the car's been painted.
Yeah, you can tell because they did a blend to here and then jump to there.
Well, you are the expert. I've had this for a couple years. I drive it everywhere. Never give me a lick of trouble. But I think it's time to move on. So we're going to paint this to make it presentable. To go to a new home because the inside looks like new.
It really does. I love it. The
inside is unbelievable. But so I brought it here to see what you guys could do because you specialize. You do wild paint jobs and you can do some really nice custom work. That Prowler is going to be unbelievable.
I'm excited. It's drawing to a near, and it's one of those is to get near the end, and the guys have gotten real attached to it. And We're hoping, and I know he's going to sell it, and that's the sucky part. But like when he does, we need to make sure the new owner, we got to talk to him, see if when we do our car show at the beginning of summer, that maybe they can bring it down, because we really, there's a lot of hard work went into that. And when you look at it, you don't think about like just the stuff that we did on the front of it. It's understated, but it makes a huge impact. But the amount of work that went into doing that was, Jose's got 80, 90 hours into sculpting the new front nose cone on this car. And it's going to look amazing. It's going to have that like 30s Roadster awesome look. And I'm super, super excited about it. Like, I don't want to give away too much, but, I know Randy's sitting there just
I've told him nothing about I've said nothing. Nothing about the color, the paint. I know you have a special thing that's going to happen. I haven't said anything about that. He was trying to get it out of me, but no.
I hear that, Randy. I see, and which is why people are getting mad at me because I haven't posted any updates. But I don't want to put anything on there because at this point, anything you see on the car will give away what we're doing.
It's going to give it away.
So
yeah.
I can tell you that the base color is going on tomorrow, and then the next couple of colors will go on over the next couple of days. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so
Randy's
Maaco does,
and Randy even goes, if it makes it easier on just paint it all one color. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, Randy.
Yeah.
We didn't just go through all that to just paint it one color. Come on.
Anyway, he's worried about his. It's going to be great. It's going to be gorgeous. But that's an example of the crazy cool stuff you guys can do. This is more of a, something that not everybody wants to spend so much money on a car.
Yep.
And Maaco has that too. That's an option. They can come in and kind of blend things out and make it look great and keep the customer happy.
Well, and this is exactly why things like this are why I franchised to Maaco, because any other body shop, and I can't say anything bad about my competitors in the area. They only do things one way, and it's expensive, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is a standard across the country. However, I believe that just because a person can't afford to take this across town and spend $8,500 to get it painted, that they should have to deal with a multicolor car. So like with Maaco, it makes it to where I can make your car all look the same color, do blending, polishing, whatever I need to do. When you pick it up, it's going to look like, a new car. You're going to get that same feeling, and you won't have had to second mortgage your house to do it. And that was the whole reason for the Maaco thing, because, there's a lot of people out there that they don't have the money to it, and they should still be able to have a car that's all the same color. So
not everybody's a car person either. So for some, it's just throw some paint on it and whatever. They don't really care. And then there are car people who care, and Maaco can satisfy both customers. So I'm excited about this one.
Right on.
So I think in the next video we will kind of show you the final product.
Yep.
Can you do some sanding? Send me a couple of pictures to include with this video. We'll have some fun.
Matter of fact, for all you guys out there, I will use this over my next couple of days as we do the steps, because I know on the Mercedes wagon we didn't really show the steps. We showed it before and then after, and there's like one in between. But there is a lot to make this and this look good. You can't just paint this and pray that it matches. You actually have to, when he gets this back, this whole hood will be re-cleared. We're probably going to get onto the bumper because it's looking pretty rough. And then just
let me straighten my thing here.
fiddle with the alignment here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To make those not touch. And then we'll probably blend clear up onto this and then back into this door here.
Yeah.
Just so it all looks the same.
Yeah. It'll be great. Whatever you're going to do is going to be fantastic.
And there's a lot of people out there that know how the paint thing works. There's a lot of tips and tricks you can do. You'll use just a smidge of color, but a lot of clear, trying to make everything match. So
okay, he's going to work his magic. It's going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, we'll post a couple. I'll do a couple little along the way videos. Like once they get it sanded down and they got it prepped before they start taping it up, I'll show y'all like how far we go with the clear and how far we go with the color that way. And then we'll even get in the booth with Steven, the mad scientist, when he paints it, because that's a really cool part. Is like to watch how he does it. Like on this hood, if I was going to spray color, you got the help of that body line. If you look, this and this look like two different colors because of the way the sun is. Well, that's the perfect place to bring this new color up into this color, and then you fade it out, and then you re-clear the whole thing, and then you'll never ever see the transition.
I wouldn't have even thought about that. I wouldn't have not.
Body lines are your friend.
I'll have to write that down. I'm getting more and more body lines myself,
I think we all do. The older we get, we go from being like, that Mack truck to like a 53 business coupe.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Curvaceous. That only works for the ladies though. Like we get curvaceous, then we're just fat slobs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. All right, so the next part of the video is when the mighty Mercedes gets a makeover. Guess what just happened? Yep, I have received the text message of my dream. somebody's Mercedes is ready at Maaco. Yep, it's been there a couple weeks, and Rick says the transformation is unbelievable, okay? He really did go above and beyond on this car. He sent me a couple of pictures, and I'll put them up as he kind of talks about what they've done to the car. So let's go ahead. I'll take an Uber up to Maaco here in my hometown, and we're going to see what kind of work they did on a car it's already had one paint job. It has a different door. It has a different fender. Looks new on the inside, but the outside could certainly use a lot of love. But I'm really excited about this. I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time. So in the next scene, you will see Sir Rick at the Maaco. So the time has come.
Yes, it has.
You're looking pretty happy.
I'm pretty proud of what the guys did. This has been a crazy week for all those out there waiting to see the Mercedes and the Prowler. We have a lot of late nights.
I bet.
I logged personally almost 100 hours.
In a week?
Yeah, well, 7 days, yeah. Haven't had a day off in about 26 days, but we got them all done.
Being the boss is the best.
I mean, you know, if I'm gonna have the guys work that late, I'm gonna be right there with them. I know Steven, the mad scientist, when we started the spray out of the Prowler, I left at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I see the alarm got armed at 6:45. This thing turned out so damn nice. Like, I know we had talked, and I know you had your reservations about what you wanted to fix and what you wanted to leave alone, but we all know that I can't just leave something alone. And this car, you know what it took driving it through the shop?
Yeah.
When I started it up and I pulled it around over to where they were going to start sanding on it, I was like, wow, this car is butter. I mean, it's so freaking smooth. My wife's BMW's got nothing on this thing.
And this has 240-something thousand miles.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I drive some of these brand new cars that come in here aren't this quiet, aren't this comfortable. Wow. So like you get in a car like this and I'm like, you know, we're gonna paint over a dent. Nah, we're not painting over any dents. And it kind of morphed into this.
Well, let's show everybody.
Let's show.
Are we ready? This is the result, and I gotta tell you, holy crap, does this look good? Oh my gosh, look at that.
Man, oh man.
Look at the color.
And the funny part is we started to do a spray out on it, and we matched the color exactly. However, the rest of the car, being the age that it was, just looked dingy. So Steven goes, I'm not painting this unless I can paint the whole thing. I'm like, but he just wants us to blend it. He goes, yep, that's okay. Just tell him we blended the rest of the car to match the front. Yeah, there you go. Hey Steven, we're gonna send this to Mike. You said we're gonna blend a couple panels, right?
Yeah, we got the hood and stuff painted.
Yeah.
Blended panels from there.
What? Yeah. So Mike, just so you know, because all of us here at That Body Shop channel, the mad scientist, myself, and everybody involved love you so much, and we love this beautiful gangster mobile you drive. Let's just say we went ahead and just blended it into a whole new piece of art for you. I hope you see this. The mad scientist would not listen to reason. He said the car was too cool. And then, of course, the lower part of it being a different plastic material, and it was getting kind of porous looking. So we were like, you know what, screw it. We're just going to paint the whole thing, because you've done great things for the shop here. You've brought a lot of customers our way, a lot of fans to the channel. I just, all the guys that pitched in, there's a lot of off-hour work on this car. They were like, this is Mike's car, we're going to take care of it.
Well, this, you guys have been so kind, and there were scratches on every single corner.
Yes, there was.
Bumpers and everything. Holy moly.
That kind of morphed, like, all right, we'll just fix this bumper. And then we get here and we go back over here. It's like, well, there's a scratch there. Before I knew it, Robert was all the way at the back fixing something. I said, well, I guess we're going to fix that too. So, the one thing the really bad spot by the tail light.
That was a surprise. Yeah. I parked the car. Randy and I were going to go pick up, it's when I got the Oldsmobile. I met him on the side of the interstate, and I parked the car at like a racetrack or something like that. And when we picked up the car and came back, someone had backed into it, and that was a surprise for me.
I remember you telling me.
And Randy
that.
said, yeah, it's time to let the car go because everybody's just beating it up.
Not anymore. We hit the reset button.
You completely,
Yeah,
you did a hard reboot is what you did.
I mean, we really did. But I mean, a car like this deserves it. I mean, this thing is
Look
just
at
so
that.
freaking nice. And
Holy
it'd be
crap.
different if it clattered or leaked. I mean, there's not a spot dropped on the shop anywhere from this car. I mean, that was with this many miles on it, usually I grab a drain pan and slide them underneath it. This needed nothing. Matter of fact, we had a piece of 36-inch paper under it, just in case.
Okay, yeah. Nothing.
I was like, we'll all be. Now she just needs some AMG wheels, and I'd be right at home in your driveway.
Just happened to have some.
I know.
And so I'm going to have to put them on. I was going to put them on the other car, but then no, they're going on this one, I think. I think this is going to have to be a keeper.
As soon as the guys found out it was yours, because they're all into the channel, they really like it, and then they were like, let's just make it awesome. I'm like, it's on you guys. And one night, everybody stayed up here. I looked over. Robert's all working around it, doing body work. And, you know, get Robert to do body work. You know, he calls himself my detailer, but he's one of my talented body men. He just, he doesn't like doing it all the time. So he loves this car. He's like, man, I got this. He said, but I fixed that dent over there. I'm like, no, we're not supposed to. Just the door. And I come out, and this is fixed, and that's fixed. They fixed the ding on the hood. I'm like, whatever, fellas, go ahead.
My goodness. Well, tell them I appreciate all their hard work. This is such a cool picture right here with the body shop in there and then the wall and the paint and everything.
The interior is immaculate. Like, I'm not lying. I could go out and buy a new car, but I would drive this car every day. I put a set of 20-inch AMG wheels on it, and I would just drive the snot out of it.
It's this old school thick leather that they use for these things.
It's like riding in a couch.
Look at that. Yeah. Look at that.
I can tell you this, if you decide to sell it, it's not going to take long.
Okay.
Somebody who, you know, always had these, you know, back in the day is going to see it and be like, oh man, that reminds me of my third Mercedes. And it's clean, and you'll sell it.
No, I think this is going to have to be a keeper because this is way better than I thought. It's like it's almost too good for me to drive. Well,
your fan base is so great to my channel. Like, it's just one of those deals. Like, you should thank them because they're very complimentary. They're very polite. They like and subscribe. They follow along. They ask questions. They tell me to harass you about a Barracuda all the time.
Oh gosh, Rick is back. Okay, yeah. Well, thank you so much for this because it is unbelievable. Can I make it official? Let me see the keys right there because I put my monkey in the trunk.
Yes, you did. Oh, dude. So everybody's convinced that was Mike's undercover babysitter monkey that was supposed to be like it has cameras and stuff in it.
No.
That's what the guy's like. He's got a camera, so it's one of those babysitter monkeys.
He sits in the back.
That's what I said. I said it's just his mascot. He's not spying on us.
I've had this thing forever. And he literally, I put a seatbelt on him, and he's been there forever. He lives right there. And so when I take my dog, he gets to go out, you know, the dog sits there next to him. So
it's the Monkey Mobile.
It's the Monkey Mobile.
That's probably copyrighted.
Probably.
The Monkey Mike Mobile. There we go. Well,
That's it.
There you go.
That's the get around.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Rick, thank you so much.
So can I tease everybody a little bit? We'll talk about the Prowler. I'm going to go show you the Prowler in a minute.
Okay.
Randy.
Yes.
Just so you know, I'm showing him the Prowler today.
Okay.
And I'm going to get his fine. But there's a little Easter egg. I can't wait to see if Randy picks up on it or not. It's going to be really cool.
Okay.
So it's a pretty neat deal. And I will tell you, you know, you have those car builds, those moments in your shop that like you really see your guys come together as a team. And like, I try not to ask anybody to stay after 5 or 6 o'clock. You know, that's their family time. But I've had so many with your car, the Prowler, and the tons of other channel cars that are here. Yeah. I mean, these guys they're volunteering for the work. They're really enjoying doing it.
Nice.
And you can tell when it's something like, if it's a minivan or some commercial van or something like that, it's not fun to work on. But like an old Mercedes, that Prowler, all these older cars, the guys are really loving it. So like my family, my shop family, it's awesome to see them come together and put all this effort into it and to see what they created. Like I drew something on a piece of paper a few months ago. Yeah. And it's sitting back there, and it's done. It's the coolest thing in the world to know these 15 guys came together and made that happen. Just something that I came up with off the top of my head.
I can't wait to see it.
It's awesome. It's pretty awesome. So, again, from everybody here, Mike, thank you for everything you've done with the channel, and you know we'll always have your back when it comes to your cars.
Thank you so much. This thing looks brand new, and I don't think I can sell it, and I don't think I deserve it, but it's mine.
You deserve it. You already own it. Literally, you're not doing anything. You're just avoiding doing something else. So technically, just procrastinate for a couple years and then sell it.
And then sell it. The
There's
car.
enough, and there's enough clear on there that if you procrastinate for 2 or 3 years, then we can buff it all up. It'll look this good again, and then you can sell it. See?
Good job. All right.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Well, we made it back home. I want to say a huge thank you to Rick and all of the men and women at Maaco because they did an amazing job on this car. It looks so good in the sun. It just sparkles. I mean, I'm happy. Sir Monkey is happy in the back right there. And hopefully you are happy as well. So you can get a good quality paint job and you don't have to spend $10,000. And Maaco can certainly help you out with that. I do want to tell you, if you're interested in getting a free paint job, Rick is going to be giving one away. So you need to go over to his channel. You need to subscribe and pay attention because he's going to be giving away a paint job. You supply the car, he'll supply the paint and the labor, and it is going to completely transform your car. It can't be a piece of junk. It can't be something that needs a lot of body work, a smashed in door, a fender, a hood. It can't be something like that. But if you have a car with just, some dings in it, just needs a little bit of love, then Rick will transform that for you. So once again, that body shop, go over and check out his YouTube channel. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to good old Monkey Wrench Mike, please do so as well. I would appreciate it. The monkey would appreciate it as well. That's where he lives, by the way. I got to put a seatbelt on so he stays put. Because sometimes Lola hops back there too, and she kind of steps on him. But the monkey lives here, and he's going to live here for a long, long time because I think I have decided to keep this car. Is this a good decision? I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. Is this 97 S320 with 240,000 miles that looks like new on the inside and new on the outside worth keeping? Write something. I will like it. If it's witty and funny, I will respond. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching these videos. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you again very, very soon. In the meantime, have a great day, okay? Hug those kids if you got them. All right, bye-bye.